that is the first part of my morning. I will get up and do whatever needs to be done in the kitchen, fill up our water bottles, and put them in the fridge for our workout, and then make sure that I've looked after all of my social media for my business. Once I've done that, I will usually take my planner and write out a list of things that I need to get done for the day, or things that I know need to get done around the homestead and around the property, maybe things that I need to help Andre with. That kind of builds up over time depending on what it is that I'm working with. Now comes my next step, working out. You guys don't need to watch 2.5 hours of me working out. Once I finish my workout, which varies depending on the day and on what I'm doing, this morning just happened to be 2.5 hours. So once I'm done with my workout, whatever time that happens to be, I'll head downstairs, make myself a protein shake for breakfast, and we will head outside and I will show you guys what I do with the animals. Alright, breakfast is finished. It wasn't a protein shake as I thought. Andre decided that we were having eggs and bacon and pancakes, so that's what we had instead. So that's a little bit of a hold up, so to speak, in terms of getting started with the day, but that's alright because there's lots of time to get things done. So my first stop outside, my only stop actually, is to just check on the rabbits. Now Andre is responsible for the 3 adult rabbits. I take care of the 1 rabbit. Hi Roxy. I take care of the 1 rabbit that has had babies, as well as all her babies right now, so let's go take a look. So in here, you can see that it's separated. We've got 1 female rabbit, or supposed to be 1 female rabbit on the other side, and then Mama with all her babies are supposed to be over here on this side. So I am in the rabbit hutch with all of these little baby rabbits, which are growing quite quickly. We do have a little bit of a hole right here, and so majority of the baby rabbits, sometimes they will come over here. You can see there's 2 in there. They're not actually with their mom right now, so I'm going to get them and move them over. But for right now, I'm going to feed these guys and get them some water, some hay, and a little bit of kibble. Just got to fill this up so I can give the rabbits some water. Go. This is their kibble bowl. There's Roxy. Roxy, out. See how obedient she is? So, if you watched Andre's video, you know that we do give them pellets. These ones will get a cup and a bit of pellets because there's 8 of them. There's 7 babies plus mom. They'll get that in the morning, and I'll give that to them in the evening as well. And some hay. I always make sure that I close that door so they don't escape. Alright, time to go get them some hay. So for those of you who saw Andre's video, you would notice that the rabbits are now in a different enclosure. They were outside in that dog crate that we had with some chicken wire wrapped around. However, they kept getting loose. And for people who ask what we do for fun around here, well, chasing baby rabbits is one of them. But we decided we'd had enough of that. So we moved them inside. And there they were. So making sure they've got some hay here. Gonna have to clean their cage out a little bit later, clean out their pen. That's that for outside. I'm all done my outside chores. Alright, so I am out for the last part of my morning routine, slash second part of my workout. This would be my cardio. When I do cardio, I will often take Tank with me, most of the time, just because I want him to get the proper exercise that he needs, and he is active and growing, and he likes to run. So yours truly is right here, plodding along beside me. And some of you might be asking, well, you're out in the middle of nowhere. Why does your dog have a prong collar and a leash on? Well, that is because Tank likes to go exploring. And his recall, because he's a teenager, is not the greatest right now. So we're just reinforcing training methods that we've been working on him with. And the last thing we want is for him to take off. And then, 6 months, 7 months down the road, we have neighbors calling us, saying that their dog's having puppies. Turns out Tank's the father, so we're not trying to have illegitimate puppies. We want to make sure that everything stays safe. Yes, our neighbors are, miles away, but Tank can run for miles. I've seen him run at least 6 miles a day. That's definitely possible for him. So it's possible for him to go to one of the neighbors' houses and make friends with their female dogs. So for right now, he's on a leash, but he's pretty happy, aren't you, Tank? He's pretty happy. For me, that's it for my morning routine. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm going to finish this run, so I will catch you later.